Welcome to my channel. This is the Gypsy Hermit Tarot. And if you'd like to donate to my channel or book me for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. This is going to be a twin flame reading. I'm going to look into the feminine and the masculine energies in the twin flame. But whatever comes up, whether it is a soulmate, a what is known as a karmic or a false twin, anything like that, those energies on either side, I I'll let you know about it. Excuse me. Already when it comes to the feminine and the masculine, it looks like the feminine, and this is just bottom of the deck energy. It's like there's something that she knows, right? That it's time for, or something that she knows energetically or deep within her. See, it looks like she's in deep meditation with the Unity card, and really in the spirit with the High Priestess. It's like she's really turning within and she can feel the connection. She can feel like there's unity with her masculine, with her twin. Just energetically, what people call the 5D instead of this 3D reality or this earthbound reality. It's like she's there in her soul, but consciously in this world, she's stuck. I mean, I know that sounds strange. Like, how can you feel your twin? How can you have that deep knowing? And it's so funny because bottom of the deck for the wisdom and oracle is deep knowing, right? How can you have the surety of that deep knowing, but then in the physical reality be stuck in the Eight of Swords? You know what I mean? Easily is the answer. I saw, before I even came on here, I'm always doing research, and I saw this one thing. Well, I watch a lot of soulmate movies. Some are very twin flamey, and so I was putting in a search for twin flame movies, and it came up, what is a twin flame and this type of thing. And there was a woman, I didn't write down her name, but there was a woman in the 1960s. This is only an aside to give you some information, sorry. Who had done a psychological study. And it had to do with twin flame, actually. I didn't know it went back that far as people consciously knowing about it and studying it. And she had noticed that there was a similarity in behavior among people that believed in the twin flame, that they had this obsession about a particular person, mainly because they believed they were their twin flame. It had nothing to do with whether they actually were. And the obsessive phase that the masculine and the feminine go through, even if it's being obsessed about the wrong person or a past love or just a soulmate, there's something about certain energies and connections that we go through, for those of us that believe in this journey, that when we experience it, because what we're really linked to is what she said by the 70s. What we're really obsessed about is, does this person reciprocate the love I feel for them toward me? And the masculine has it too. That's what is the root of the obsession. But the condition psychologically is called limerence. It's a limerence condition. It's being obsessed because you believe something is supposed to go a certain way, and you want clarification from the other person that it's mutual. Isn't that something? And it's so deep because we all go through it. Like, especially those of us that really know this journey and know that we're divine feminine, know that we're divine masculine, whether we have met our actual twin or not. And even the way they defined it, when I looked up, what is twin flame, even the way that they defined twin flame was different from what we're always. It wasn't different in essence. Okay, like yes, we are a soul that's split, right? But the way they said it was so much better for understanding of experience. It's kind of like how the egg is split in the womb when you have identical twins. It's split, but it's split into two. It's split in half, but it becomes two separate, embryos. So that's how they said it. They said that it's a soul that is split in two, split in half, and becomes two souls experiencing, right? What is it? Polar. It's not polar, but it's kind of like opposite experiences. But it's really energetic and soul experiences that, but the energy between them is the same. So it's like knowing your energy, knowing what your soul feels like, knowing that clarity. It really doesn't have to do with what your ego is projecting in this world. Isn't that deep? I mean, I'm going to do some more research and do a talk, but every little bit of information I get it just sheds so much light for me that I just assume it would shed it for you. And I have a platform. So anyways, when it comes to divine feminine, it's like she knows how devoted she is to others. She's struggling with being this devoted to herself, especially when it comes to like a time, sometimes she does better than others. Sometimes we are so good at our prayers and our fasting and our diet and spending time alone, right? And studying and doing readings or whatever it is that we do, our creative endeavor, whatever it is, right? That causes us or enables us to ascend. She says, I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, when I commit, right? When I'm devoted, my soul evolves. Oh my God. I didn't even read that before. That's so deep. I just finished saying that, right? During the times that we're most at our best when it comes to our devotion to ascension. Really? You just gonna get damn ant. I had my window open. I'm gonna spray just to make sure. Anyway, I'm just talking. It's just like I just said. When we are at our best, when it comes to our diet, our prayers, taking time for ourselves, really devoting time to ourselves, to our growth. That's probably why some of you are right now, you can feel your twin's presence, even though you're stuck in your mind as to, well, who is this person if you haven't met him? And if you have met him, why aren't you together or whatever? Because you're in unity in the spirit. Like some of you are really having dreams about a person or having spiritual experiences, even if it's just that you're dreaming about them in reality, where they are, how they're living, whatever it is, they're right there. But in the 3D, right, in the physical world, you don't know what this is going to be. You don't know where this person is. You don't know if the person you thought was your person is actually your person. Like you're really trapped in still not having enough understanding to, to understand it all. I know that sounds crazy. I used understanding twice. A little redundant. Hold on. Okay. But at the same time, you're still focused on being successful, Six of Wands, you're still focused on building your King of Pentacles within yourself. Like you're working toward the type of work that's going to make you into a King of Pentacles. This is the feminine. This is my secondary feminine deck. Like you're very clear. Success is your goal. And on multiple formats. Stability, like you have Four of Wands under that. Nine of Swords, like you are clear. You're no longer worried. You're no longer in a position of lack when it comes to success. You are willing to work all your platforms at once, just on a schedule or whatever. Like you are manifesting this. Look, feminine, you're not playing. You're not playing. So, when it comes to this person and whether or not you're going to have a relationship, you're kind of stuck on that because it's like, I don't know. We'll see when we pull cards, whether you even are concerned or so distracted or worried about whether it turns into a relationship or not, or what it is, what it becomes. You're much more, it's like you're spiritual, but in the physical world, it's about success. In the spiritual world, you're already unified. You feel a connection with this person. They're in your dreams. They exist. That kind of shit. Yeah. So, for the masculine, he's actually, when it comes to money, see, and I'm only going to take this according to money. Just looking at this from the money point of view, he's doing that shit. He's doing better than he used to. He's reached a certain balance with money, but he's also juggling. Like he's still breadcrumbing people. He still has multiple people. Or he has you, or you might not even be in his life, but he has two other people he's juggling, or you know what I mean? Or even if he fucks around with, so he's still to a certain extent on that old shit, but he's more into money too. He's making more money. Right now he has more balance. And he's expecting more to come in. He is. He also instinctively knows that you're on the same path when it comes to money. That you and him mirror each other when it comes to money. When it comes to you, he feels like, look at this shit. Look at this shit was the third card. Six of Wands, just like you. He's focused on being successful. When it comes to you, he loves you, but he's waiting on you. It's like he's waiting on who is his true love. And if he does, that's for those that don't know for sure. They might have multiple people that have been great loves in their life, or someone they never got over. And so it causes them to doubt their connection with you, if you are their true twin. Whatever the case may be, he's waiting to see. It's like he's manifesting it in a passive way. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't want to be responsible for making the wrong choice or the wrong guess. He's kind of, even if he doesn't say, I believe in God, or I'm praying, or whatever, his prayer is the fact that he believes in the natural flow of the universe, and he's waiting to see what that ends up being. And that's some shit. So anyways, which deck do I want? You're both being told to hold space in your hearts for each other, whomever you may be to each other. Hold space in your hearts. This masculine might be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Feminine might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Emphasis on the Pisces, like for real. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's funny. But emphasis on the Pisces, and then Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Those are just, preliminary. All right, where do I want to get the overall energy from both? I think I'm going to pull it from the angels and ancestors. No, I'm going to pull for the overall energy for the feminine from the shadows and light, and for the masculine from angels and ancestors. What's the overall energy for divine feminine for this reading? What's the overall energy for divine feminine? Healing. Continue to heal. Like, I had a dream the other night, and anyway, it was just deep in that it was like a purge. Even in the dream, I wasn't heartbroken by shit that had made me heartbroken with a particular person, and then even a family member that I no longer talk to and who refuses to talk to me. Like, this is what's interesting to me, and I know this is a lot of asides, but I know this is happening to twins, okay, to divine feminines and divine masculines. Isn't it funny? Because the masculines are giving too, like over giving. But isn't it funny that when you say or do or are honest for the first time in your life with a particular person you've always been a savior to, always been an encouraging force to, someone that always answers their phone calls or just always loyal to them, that the first time you tell them you're disappointed in them, they have no forgiveness for you. But they forgive all kinds of people. You know what I mean? Don't ever take that on you as if you deserve that lack of forgiveness, as if you did something so bad that you should never be forgiven by this person. Don't ever, divine feminine or masculine, believe that shit. Don't ever believe it. I'm just saying. Don't believe it. Yeah. Because the past always comes back for a time, whether it's in the same people or in different peoples in the same vibration as those who are takers. And when those who are takers, see, that's why you're always continually healing, because they come back, but either you should not be allowing them to come back to be in your life, or when they come back, they have the same effect and you haven't learned the lesson yet, not to take them back. See, I'm telling you, yeah, there are people on this journey. Oh, there's just a lot. I mean, none of us are perfect on this journey. None of us. None of us, okay? But that's why my bullshit is my bullshit. Your bullshit is your bullshit. I don't have to suffer yours. You don't need to suffer mine. And that's for anybody. So, feminine and masculine, don't ever be too hard on yourself in the name of somebody else saying, no, I just can't forgive you. Okay. You know what I mean? It's just not like. So it looks like, feminine, you're healing from the past, coming back into your life recently. And I'm not going to keep these two cards, but I'm going to show them to you. Because you figured with this person, whoever they were, whatever they represented, that love is just strange. And the twin flame love is even stranger than that. So you weren't tripping it, but you had to learn to see them for exactly who they were. Could have been a false twin, a karmic, your true twin, but in a condition that you will not accept. You will not allow them to Ten of Swords you, whoever they are. You will not. And you had to learn that lesson for sure. Because you don't want to keep having to heal in a way that's distracting. This is another thing I learned from research I did, is that obsessive love, and not even obsessive love, but the twin flame journey is such that most, if not all of us, have experienced being so, loving someone so much and believing that you're supposed to be with them so much that when they ghost you or you have to break up with them, or not even that part, when you're with them in some capacity, you allow them to come and go, it puts your energy in a state of heartbreak because it's not being fulfilled. and you're either in a right heartbreak, you become depressed, you're unable to take care of regular day. Do you know that that's a normal condition for the twins, especially the feminines? It's like you cannot do your everyday life functions in that state of heartbreak or disappointment or feeling rejected by this person that you believe you're supposed to, that is your twin. Do you know that's a common part of it? And if you never knew, but you're going through that, it's just like, damn, you know? Okay. New bottom of the deck is stifled, bored, and stuck. Be careful of that condition because remember, even if it's your twin, whoever this person is, or a player, somebody that you've always known, or you know what I mean, they were a former lover or whatever. There's a lot of people running game on people. You can't let people just keep coming in and out of your life, sexing you. You confused because you're holding out for this great love, and then you start attaching what you experience with a person from a journey that you're on that is high vibrational. So be careful when you're bored. When you feel a little stifled, you've been in a hermit mode. That's like me. I've been in hermit mode for so long, just raising my children and getting a fantastic education that, do I get bored? I do. But I'm not. I almost did. I refuse to sabotage everything that I worked hard for and sacrificed. I refuse. And I'm going to do a video to you all, give you some encouragement. If you come from a family that's never gone to college, I'm going to help you. I'm going to encourage you. All right? I want for you what I want for myself. Or for in whatever way you want it for yourself. I want to be able to help people achieve their goals, okay? As a part of what I give. So, that's for the feminines. For the masculine energy, and between you is the hold the space card. Both of you should be holding the space in your hearts for each other, in your that soul connection. Don't just let people come along and now you, and not that twin flame is about a relationship, but I'm just saying, don't let people play with you in the name of twin flame. I'm your divine masculine because they have, you know, some lingo that they've gotten from family members and lovers and shit, and now they holding you up. Let me tell you, people don't give a damn. They don't. They don't. They don't care that you are a divine feminine. They don't care that what they're doing with you is jacking your energy up and keeping you stuck to be used by them for money or sex or energy or attention, for whatever it is they want from you. And don't ever let anybody make you feel like what you give to them, if it's not monetary or sexual, that is nothing. What am I possibly getting from you? What are you giving me? What? Well, motherfucker, if it wasn't nothing that I was giving you, you wouldn't be calling me, seeking my attention, nothing. Don't let people game you. They get something from you. You're a loving, wonderful soul. They're sucking that kind of energy because it's building them up to be more successful in their life. Don't let them play with you. Energy is the most powerful. Look how they harness electricity. That's a powerful energy. Lightning and electricity in there is a powerful. That's why it's called power. Don't let people, you know, and you end up feeling drained and empty for a reason. No. That's why we have the wisdom of the twin flame, is because it teaches us how to harness and protect what we are given, what we have, to value it. Because prior to knowing about any of this, we got used a lot. All right. For the masculine energy, very earth signy, is the earth guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. This is what the masculine is getting that gentle nudge to do. He also is being guided to track down his fears, but also his desires. What is it that has held him back? What is he so afraid of? But also, what does he want? And these are very masculine. Isn't it funny that these are actually men? Very masculine energies, right? Very masculine. Look how he has a third eye. This is a spiritual masculine, right? Hunter, very masculine. The hunt, because why? Men hunt women. Women shouldn't hunt men. I don't care who has the masculine, feminine energy. I'm telling you. Men don't like it. Men don't settle down with women that chase them. They want to chase you. And a man is only going to chase a woman he sincerely wants to be his woman, to be, his partner in life, his counterpart or whatever. Will he chase you for sex? Yeah, but it's not going to be a different energy. Like the respect level is going to be different. Watch the movie. I'm telling you, I keep watching these movies. My most recent one was Love in the Time of Cholera. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I never knew. I had assumed all these years it was about just the disease, the intestinal disease of cholera, but it's a twin flame movie or a deep soulmate movie. It's so beautiful. But I made a playlist of soulmate twin flame movie trailers. So check that out. I made it for you all. So you would have that kind of inspiration. And also, so you would have a clear idea of what love is. Because no one in the movies I've chosen, when it comes to the one they love, they don't game that one. They don't run game on that one. They don't. They treat like it's almost like they can't. But they don't even want to. Look, also watch Winter's Tale. Like, this was a boy, grew up without his parents. He had used women before. He was a hustler. He was a criminal. He met the love of his soul, breaking into her rich father's house. And it was like as soon as she spoke to him, he couldn't do it anymore. He even told her she wasn't even afraid of him. Like, they knew each other almost immediately. And that's more literal to what twin flame means. It's like energetically, yes, you should feel, there should be a certain type of feeling. And I'm going to let you, do your research so you could put it in your own understanding or words. But, hold on. I'm doing a reading for my channel. Let me call you back. How late are you going to be up? Okay, bye. What was I going to say? Yeah, you just have to look at these wonderful movies. Of course, The Notebook, but even even in that, like it's the energy of it, it's the purity of with that one, The Notebook. I'm gonna get off of this because I'm supposed to be doing reading. It's the purity of the comparison connections, because the man she was gonna marry, he was definitely a soulmate. He was exactly like the vibe of her parents, but even more fun, even more loving. But that same wealthy, beautiful, you know what I mean? That was a soulmate. That was someone you have a lot in common. They make sense to your life. Everybody in your life is like, yes. It's just a yes on so many levels. But when it comes to like, the twin flame is different. So the boy that grew up poorer than she did, what was beautiful about them is they could be their authentic selves. Like, they would argue, but they loved each other so much and be like, okay, no, don't leave me because we argued, or you know what I mean? It's that challenge, because it's only challenge that makes you grow. Someone that's always like, well, I love you and whatever you want to do. And yes, you can go run off to this place you used to live where you were in love with this poor boy. And what? No, that's the difference. Soulmates, and there's a young man on TikTok that said this. Soulmates are like two not identical, but two of the same water bottles separately, right? Twin flames are like one water bottle cut in half, is what he said. You see? So with twin flame, it's like I love you, but I need you. Soulmates you don't need. You love them. You don't want to hurt them, but you don't need them. There's not that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. You have to watch those. They'll give you so much more. Like, it opens you up to understand and not want to settle. Like, not want to settle for what seems to be a certain thing, but it's not quite, not quite there. Then don't accept it. Don't accept it. Be willing to wait for the exact thing, because I'm telling you, if someone, and Steve, I keep sharing this from Steve Harvey, if you're getting what a man always gets, and this is also from He's Just Not That Into You, if you get what he always gives to everybody else, you're not the one. You're not the one. If you were the one, you would be the only exception. The only one he's willing to change for. Period. 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 Stop fucking around and playing with yourself. But if he has 5 mistresses and a wife, and you a mistress too, and there's nothing in your interaction that's different from the other mistresses, you're not the one. Even if he's married to a karmic, she's not the one either, but she's the one that has him right now. But his real one, she ain't got to keep trying to keep the connection going so he doesn't forget about her. See, when you treat somebody like that, that's, you're going from insecurity. You're not the one. The one is the one that, the real one is saying, if you're not my person, I don't mind going on about my life and letting you go because I'm looking for my real person. If you're just obsessed with somebody, you could be just another karmic hanging on to them. His wife is a karmic. His other lovers are karmics. And you. Watch these movies. It gives you there's so many on the playlist. I'm not going to list them all. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry. Woo! So much. All right. I get filled up, because I'm such a researcher. Okay. For the feminine, let's see. Let's pull some cards for the divine feminine. First card out is the 8 of Pentacles. So you're studying, you're working, you're filling yourself up. It's filling your wings up. Your wings of wisdom. Like you're becoming even wiser than you were. And it's not like you do that every day. You do that when you're inspired to. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Some of you want to either go back to school or to teach. To be in an academic environment. Some of you are 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are professors, or you're going to be a professor or a college instructor if you work for a community college or something like that. 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are juggling. Most of you are juggling a lot. Whether it's family plus work plus study. You got a lot going on. You need to make a decision if you're juggling more than one person. Maybe you were looking at more than one person who could possibly be your twin, and you're juggling, like you're dating both of them, or you're trying to determine one of a few. And you're trying to take a more playful approach about it, so that, because if you get, and this is just, good advice. If you can make people relax um, and laugh and be themselves with you, they'll show more of themselves to you, which will also show you what you need to know. You know, a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy on the feminine side. Wheel of Fortune. See? Here comes destiny. Here comes luck. Here comes, if you went through a heartbreak in your previous cycle, here comes love. Whoa. This just fell out of the deck. The moon card, Pisces energy, sometimes Cancer energy. You might have you have actually, and we saw that at the beginning of the reading, you have a very psychic connection with your twin, or important psychic insights that are coming through in your dreams. But when you wake up, it seems like it's a mystery, like it disappears as soon as you come awake. Queen of Wands. Someone may have reached out to you who's involved with your masculine, one of his lovers or his main lover. Like him and this woman may be obsessed with each other sexually. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Yeah. It's like they're on and off. But it's like why is she? And he could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Why is this Queen of Wands showing up? Why is this Queen of Wands showing up? Why is this Queen? Oh, she don't want it to be known. She is the one spying on you. You know how a lot of times the masculine spies on the feminine? It feels a little creepy and scary. Ooh, she's spying on you. His lover is spying on you, which means he's talking shit. He's making her jealous. Like that might be his game. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Oh Lord. You know, I don't. He's only playing with these people. His main focus is growing in success and money, or fame and money. That's his focus. He wants to be known and he wants to be rich. Meanwhile, he's playing with his lovers' minds, and either one or a few of them are spying on you, feminine. Ooh, don't nobody want that. Anyway, new bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Something's coming in fast, like either an event, an opportunity, communication. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on in your life. There's a lot of possibilities. You may be looking for like your perfect job. For those of you that are going to work in higher education, that's coming in. For those of you who are going back to school, that's coming in. You know, it's just a lot going on. But you have, like, you're in a fiery energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you may be any of those signs. You could also be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And it may not be that you're playing with the mind of this Queen of Wands or King of Wands, or you're in the energy of the Queen of Wands and you have a Knight of Air. You have someone who's a Knight, who's an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, who's spying on you. And this might not be your masculine. Or it could be. And they're just in the energy of a knight, doing the work of a page and shit. That's so immature, right? Instead of speaking up and saying, look, this is what's up. Let's see what the masculine's about. What's going on with you, masculine? Pisces energy here. Sagittarius for the feminine. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ooh. Masculine is like you want, look at this. You want a passionate new beginning. There are some masculines who may just be men who want to be passionate with the feminine. One of which is his her masculine, specifically air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libras. They are like circling the area. They want to smash. There's something about the divine feminine that inspires as even the greatest players, which air signs can be the greatest players of the zodiac to me. But they are inspired intellectually, mentally, that energy. And because the divine feminine is so wise, it's like she's the kind of person, if she has any platform, she's going to share a lot of wisdom. And that just like sets their little, sparks off in their minds. So they're just like, whoa, they're attracted to that. That's sexy to them. Okay. That's why they're showing up like King of Swords, like, yes. But the masculines are going through a period of balance, or they need balance and moderation. They're being told to wait for the right time, but they're stuck on their feminine. They're in that obsessive energy. Four of Pentacles. They are obsessed with you. They are. And if you're having dreams about them or their shenanigans or whatever it is, you're getting a peep into their life, what they're dreaming about is you, like the Ace of Wands, like giving you that wand and shit. They're also dreaming about being stable with you, like having the ultimate with you. They're dreaming about your souls in the 5D. Damn. They're dreaming about the connection. Like it's like they can see their soul and your soul in their dreams. It's almost like they're remembering. You know? They're remembering you and them. Someone could be going to the court for a divorce, for child support issues, for I don't know, something that has to do with justice. Maybe they're suing somebody. They're having to stand up for their beliefs. Maybe they were done wrong in some way. But they're also, again, and this came out in the beginning, remember, they're also becoming more stable, more balanced. They have a lot of balance on their side. This is the second thing having to do with balance. And then there's the Four of Wands, which is stability, stable relationship, contentment, peace, and abundance, happy home life. Like the masculine is growing, healing, right? Really healing, taking a rest from the angst of the twin flame, the confusion of the journey, the need to try and understand everything, but not really understanding everything. They're taking a rest from all of that. They're even taking a rest from like some of their lovers that give them gifts of money or all kinds of things. They're taking a rest from all of that. Yeah, look at that. Healing. This is the ultimate healing, though. This is the star. It's like they're healing for the purpose of their destiny, of really purifying their soul and feeling the independence of their own energy. Like that powerful interconnection, powerful worldly mixed with soul connection. It's like everything, like building up their businesses, including their day job. It's like everything they could possibly do to elevate, to ascend, they're doing that. They feel like the connection with you enables them to do that. If they are having any kind of dreams and you're having all kinds of dreams, ooh, look at this. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. You might be the Queen of Wands to your masculine. Like, no matter what your sign is, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but even if you're a Pisces or a Cancer or Capricorn or what, you might have fire in your chart. But to them, you are fiery and confident and bold, and you speak up for yourself and you speak up for others, and you're a go-getter. You're all, like, they don't see you in a limitation of one zodiac sign. Your masculine doesn't. He does not. Okay, what do I want to? Let me pick some cards from. I'm gonna start with the masculine secondary deck, and even if I can't go too long on recording it because my laptop is relatively new, but it starts tripping, and I know retrograde, Mercury retrograde sometimes has to do with it from what people say, but I hate it when it does that. Whoa. Look at this. The masculine is so powerful. So it's like whatever toxic tendency he has had in the past, he's really trying to transmute them into something better. If he is relationship, um, or he's taking the place of someone in your life that was toxic, the masculine is coming in because he is a husband. Let me tell you something. Please, please, please trust and know. If you are a wife, you are meant for someone that is a husband, regardless of if you're married. A wife is someone that's a wife almost from birth. I've always been a mother my whole life, always, always. And then, have I always been a wife? I remembered a past life when I was very young, where I was a queen married to a king, and because of an aspect of our relationship, that's something that I avoided most of my life was relationships, long term ones with men. So I would choose them for lovers, but never, hardly ever for love. Like I didn't. So my journey has been very interesting, but what is interesting is I've men always told me I was a wife sort, that I was just wifey, and that when they stopped playing, they would love to marry me and all this. Well, yeah. you know. So I was, yes. I've always been a wife. As far as my makeup. And that's what divine feminine is. So of course her masculine is going to be a husband. Let's see. So the Hierophant is here clarifying the Ace of Wands. So it may be, whereas the King of Air is being clarified by the devil. Oh, Lord. So it may be that there's a King of Air, or there are King of Airs who may not be your total masculine, but this is someone that could be a soulmate, like a deep soulmate that you have a wonderful connection with because you're so wise, because you think outside of the box and you don't have a problem questioning, the mainstream. It's like you've inspired them to go from just having this toxic cycle where they keep people at a distance to, I would marry my feminine, or I would marry this feminine. They might, I don't know if they're your feminine. Who is this king of air? Who is this king of air? Is he divine masculine? Ooh, we could be a Leo, sun card. Could be Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be a Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is someone who sees, they see everything with you. You inspire them. You make them happy. So the Hierophant is here, but they're not quite ready for it with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like they're not ready to come into real union, but they know if they would marry anybody, they would marry you. Clarify the Balance card for the masculine. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe it's that, clarify the Queen of Pentacles in balance is King of Wands in reverse. So to me, this means in the past, they may have relied on women for money. They may have only wanted for their relationships a Queen of Pentacles upright to use her for her money, and they would just lay the wand, lay the pipe as a King of Wands. Now they're trying, and this is overbalance, right? They're resisting that paradigm of relationship because that was the toxic, right? The toxic model. That's awesome. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. What are they stuck on? They're stuck on your love. They're stuck on your energy. See? That's what's inspiring them. This is like an inspiration. This is the kind of love that inspires you. It makes you want more. Clarify the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Four. Why does it make you want more? Because without it, he feels heartbroken. Without that love, he feels heartbroken. Even if it's his fault that you all aren't together in the sense of something he did to break your heart, you know? Like he needs your love, but he knows he broke your heart. And knowing that he did that breaks his heart. Clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah. And now you have them at a distance. Now you're not just, pouring your heart out to them, giving them your heart, your energy. Wow. New bottom of the deck. Wow. Four of Wands again. How beautiful is that? Four of Wands, but the World card in reverse. Like it's not time for the new beginning. They're kind of stuck on how to get themselves totally ready for it, or what perspective do they need to have, or what do they need to do to make this happen. It's like they're waiting for you instead of manifesting a change. They're changing. They're changing. It seems to me like they're changing their mind because the King of Swords is a mental and an intellectual energy, sometimes spiritual, but that's very mental. So it's like they're changing their minds about this devil energy and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. But when it comes to action, they're kind of stuck. This is new to them. So they're kind of stuck on that. But they know they're going to have this Four of Wands. Okay? All right. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for the feminine. Is the Star card. Didn't he have the Star? He does. The Star card. Like, you all are in such a similar energy. Like, so many syncs, man. So many syncs. It's just beautiful. So much pentacles, so much fire, so much earth, some water. This is Aquarius energy. So Eight of Pentacles, you're working on your healing. You're studying about how to heal. You're learning how to meditate deeper, right? You're learning how to drink more water. You're learning how to ground yourself, how to get out into nature. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for the feminine. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for the feminine. Look at that. The sun. He has the sun. You have the sun. Man, it's like, and then this, with this deck, it's all about the third eye. So it's like, yes, you are juggling a lot, but it's like putting time into a busy schedule to ascend spiritually, to get that third eye open, right? To have the sight of the divine realm in your life so that you're drawing things into your abundance because you can see where it's going to come from. Intuitively, you're just energetically drawing it in. That's so beautiful. Ooh, okay. What's this? Yeah. No longer feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because at the top of the reading, right, you already felt like you were in unity with your masculine energetically, in whatever way that means. Whether you've met him or not, whether you're in separation or not, you don't feel left out in the cold. You don't. You feel abundant and healing. Look at that. You're not judging him harshly anymore. Like, I'm just going to walk away and leave him forever. But at the same time, you don't feel that gentle nudge from divine that it's time. You know? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. And maybe that was supposed to go with this is a lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to show them to you though. So, wow, this is a lot of cards. Look at the Three of Pentacles. It's showing up in reverse again. Three of Pentacles in reverse for the masculine. It's here for the feminine too. Here's the Princess of Wands, which could own no Pentacles. So, yeah, you're not ready for the partnership yet because you're just starting to build your pentacles. You know, you also don't want to reach out and communicate because your last communication kind of had a sword in it because you're not ready. You know, you don't want a passionate new beginning because you know he's going to focus more on the passion, on the wand of it, and you're not going there. It's either going to be love or, yeah, what we leap it into. You only want to leap into love, into the connection, as it will give you the best positive energy. That's it. You know, you don't just want to fuck around. You don't. So, because of that, the Wheel of Fortune is not turning when it comes to your relationship. If it's trying to, you're resisting it because you still need to heal your broken heart. You're resisting him. If he was in a toxic cycle, you're not having any toxic cycle from you, and you're definitely got him, you know, at a distance for his own shit. And whoever this is, if this is you, you're not trying to be passionate. Like I say, you're not about to let him use you sexually, and you're all. It's like you've turned your. Okay, what am I trying? It's right in my mind. It's like you're on a chastity fast. It's like you're being chaste. Okay? You're fasting from being intimate. Which is why you're not going to let him play with you at all along those lines. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot going on, even though the Wheel of Fortune is turning in one way. Again, you're on a chastity, like you're not. You're not. You're not going through no more whole phases. You're not doing none of that because you don't want to bring that in. You're resisting that from masculines that are approaching you with a little bit of spirit. You know, some of them are really sincere about you, but Yeah, they might be a water sign, but still, you're not falling for anything. Because at this point, you're not going through another 10 of swords. Like you're not. You're not going to let anybody distract you. If you're just now building up from a humble level when it comes to money, you're not letting somebody come into your life with shenanigans, possibly put you in 10 of swords. No, you refuse. You're in King of Cups, like you're a king over your heart. There's no, I'm open to, no, no, not at all. Let's get a new bottom of the deck. Prince of Cups. Wow. There's a new person headed your way. Okay. Whether he's your emperor, I don't know. But there's someone who's coming to offer you. He might just be telling you that he's interested in you, or he likes you, he has a crush on you, or that he loves you. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, it could be any of the signs. All right. I'm watching the clock. What is divine saying? What does divine see the feminine working on? Ooh. This is the third. I mean, I don't know how many times balance has come out. Six of Pentacles. Balance. Like, you have so much good coming into you, feminine. Like, you're going to receive all kinds of help getting into better jobs and a more comfortable lifestyle with enough money to give back to the poor. You're going to be very assertive. You already are very assertive, but you're also going to stand up for yourself. You're going to defend, and protect yourself and your family, your home, your talents. High Priestess, you already see it. You already know where you're headed. That's what divine says. You don't need any signs from God, because God is with you. He's the one guiding you, and you feel it. Like you are in Empress mode, big time. You know it. Your inner knowing for exactly where you are in your journey is with you every day. You're no more crying, sitting there grieving for a particular person. You're not. One more. Look at that. The Sun card keeps coming out for the divine feminine and masculine. This is beautiful energy. And to me, it signifies, so for whoever is having dreams, visions, downloads about their masculine, this is signifying that you're tapping into your true person. Holding space means you already know who it is, either spiritually or in this life, or both. And the significance is that both of you have the Sun card just coming out of your arse. Okay, let's get some cards for the masculine. Okay, I flipped that over before I even got started. All right. Show me where the masculine is, divine. Yeah. He on his King of Pentacles shit. He's building. He's building. Queen of Swords. He's even setting up boundaries for people. So like if before, because energetically he knows that he wants you. Even if he doesn't know who you are exactly, or if he does know who you are exactly, the masculine knows who he wants. Everybody else, he is learning the lesson. Instead of letting this just be messy and toxic, you have to watch that movie, Love in the Time of Cholera. That man did it right. His whole life, he knew exactly who he wanted. He didn't play no games. One time he got attached to a certain woman and it didn't, yeah. But she wasn't his woman. He knew from a young age, him and the woman knew they were meant for each other. It just didn't work out for a long time. But when they were able to come together again, it was like nothing had ever happened and changed. Nothing. He's setting boundaries with his lovers like that now. He's not letting them. You know what I mean? He might even change his game to where he's being very, even if he's not being blunt about it, he's only fucking with them. That kind of thing. Like he's not playing love bomb games anymore, that type of thing. And he's working, like he's learning and working. Some of them are going to go back to school to just amp up their career even more than what they're seeking. It's all about authentic growth, development, and abundance. Yeah. Like he's dreaming of everything. He can see it so clearly. He's on the path. He's already taken a leap of faith and started to make these changes. That's what we've seen in his entire spread. It's so beautiful. Two of Pentacles, both the masculine and the feminine are juggling a lot in their lives, even people. I just heard the masculines are juggling partners more because you have a princess of summer, a princess of cups, a queen of cups, that a prince of wands or queen of wands, that a prince of wands is juggling. Two of swords, he don't know who to choose because one of them he's really stuck on. Damn. For the feminine, she's juggling a prince of cups. She's a queen of pentacles. There's a three of cups. She's dating. There's a queen of cups. Yeah, she's dating. But for both sides, some of you are really dating or interacting with different people. Some of you have lovers that, you don't know what to do with. Mainly the masculine had the two of swords, where he always feels bad when the ones he gets connected to that they fall in love with him, he feels bad about hurting those. And so what he'll do is he'll not say what he needs to say, and it lingers longer than it should, and then he's stuck even more where he wants to be free to be with his feminine. The feminine can tend to be more decisive. She doesn't like to hurt people either, but she really is just having fun with that three of cups. Like she really is just getting it in. She's not falling in love with any of the people she's dating. She's not, because she already sees them as being in unity spiritually. So that's the only person that's gonna have her heart as her masculine. Like for real. Let's see. This is for the feminine. Masculine, feminine. All right. Yeah. So for the feminine, she's really grown a lot. Like she is ascending. That's what her healing, that's what these dreams are about. Her reconciling or coming to grips with old connections that didn't work, and if they were karmic or whatever they were, if it was a deep soulmate but it wasn't her twin. It says becoming friends with yourself. Yes. Why not give up trying to push or force your body? When you push, resistance is created. It is not defiance, it is a natural law. This can make life harder than it needs to be. Instead, why not explore and find a way to relate to your body as a friend? Friendship is one of life's pleasures. So the feminine is getting the gentle push to ascend more through diet and fasting and prayer and meditation and study. But there's a part of you and a part of us that's resisting. It's probably with the food, because that's a comfort. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's like when you have a lot on your plate, you need some kind of comfort. And if you don't smoke or drink or sleep around or, have a lot of vices that are just for comfort's sake, even if you don't even have a sweet tooth or whatever, but you still are not vegan, like you're still not drinking as much water as you should, like just being honest with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Every day, try and do it a little better, and that will inspire you. Also, do affirmations. And I'm going to do an affirmation video. For the masculine, he really has faith that one day y'all are just going to bump into each other. He, he really believes that he really believes in kismet. Like it's just, it said, dream your dreams. He is. Like he's the dreamer card is right here. That's Pisces energy, but it's also the fool. It's equivalent to the fool. He believes in it. Trust that the desires in your heart are placed there lovingly by the universe. You are meant to dream of what you dream. He's having dreams about his feminine. Mm. He's having dreams about where they're going to meet. It may be in the winter. It may be in another country. He may be like really dressed in layers. So it may be in a very cold climate where you meet, or just in the season of winter where there's a lot of snow on the ground. She may be very dark skinned with black hair, or some type of Asian that has very dark skin, or any people with dark skin, or he may be white. She may, I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be any race. It could be any, you know. But this is how he knows. He's having dreams about this. Some of you are going to meet your masculines just because he sees you in his dreams. Like he sees what you look like in his dreams. And even if he accidentally bumps into you and you're standing somewhere praying silently, he's going to be like, he's going to know energetically that's you. That you're the one. This is crazy. Wow. Feminine, you need to do more imagining when it comes to your masculine. So the dreams that you're having that might show his karmic past, or that might show people you've had a karmic past with, that you feel you're healing from that. Imagine a relationship that's not like that, right? Imagine, because you've taken a break from all players. Like you just don't want anything to do with players, but if all you think about is what you don't want, you're going to manifest that. So you need to be able, because this is imagine in reverse. You're not doing it. So you need to be able to imagine what you do want. Yes. Imagine what you do want. Come on. You want soulmate energy, kindred spirits. For the masculine, even though he is having wonderful dreams, he's not quite ready to why is poised in reverse? Why is poised in reverse? He's not like obsessing over it. And I like that. It's like he's on a journey in a little boat. You know what I mean? This is just, and it's a wide open sea. So it's like wide open possibilities in his mind. God is guiding him. Do you see the almost invisible face? Like he's being guided. So he's not like, I'm wherever she's at. I know dudes that are just like, is it you? I mean, they macking, or they're trying to get somebody, but it's such a, and I'm not calling names. I'm just saying, when you come across as if you just want somebody, just like for women, when women do that, it pushes men off. It puts them off. Same thing. If a man is like that, it's going to put a woman off, right? He's just honest. Like the masculine is like, true. I just want to know the truth. So when it's time, I'll know who it is. When it's time for me to go for her, I'll know. because he has so many dreams that he's just like, yeah, like I said, when it's time to go to her, I'm going. Right? She'll be right on whatever path I'm led to because he's being led. He knows it, he can feel it. Look at that. He's learning about magic, not spells and shit, trying to force somebody to be with you. The magic of living your life in a free flow without the need to control anything or be right about anything, just open to it. Whew, I'm hot. Okay, this has been your twin flame reading. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your journey. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.